Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Tuesday, the 13th of February. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. Many of you would have heard how much of an auspicious Chinese zodiac the dragon is. But not all of you would know some of the, shall I say, quirkier points of being born in the year of the dragon within an ethnic Chinese community. So for example, all else being equal, there is likely to be more competition for the top schools for the dragon kids because there are parents out there who, quote unquote, timed to have dragon kids. Certainly, increasing competition makes them more exposed to external factors. Well, many emerging market governments, we believe, need to watch out for external factors, ever more so in 2024. They have been pledging fiscal consolidation again, after having repeatedly postponed consolidation plans since the pandemic. Monetary easing in major economies should theoretically make it easier to finance debt internationally, especially in the second half of the year. But there are a few key points to take note of. First of all, the heavy electoral calendar in EM may lead to uncertainties in fiscal developments. Secondly, the expected rate-cutting cycle may be delayed if inflation fails to ease substantially. Now, we've discussed in last week's podcast that Jay Powell highlighted the risk of inflation stabilizing at a level meaningfully above the 2% target. And also, the US Economic Surprise Index has been heading north again, giving rise to the no landing narrative in the US economy. Finally, over the medium term, interest cost could remain persistently above pre-pandemic level. That may skew interest rate versus growth dynamics and weigh on debt sustainability. So for example, economies including China, South Africa, Brazil, and Colombia are likely to see rising debt levels. IMF fiscal projections for the next 5 years suggest that the revenue spending gap will widen for some EM economies, potentially making them more reliant upon foreign funding, and hence more vulnerable to shifts in investor sentiment. So this kind of somewhat tricky environment is the reason why we prefer DMIG government bond, where we're overweight within fixed income, versus our underweight on EM US dollar government bond and neutral on EM local currency government bond. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.